fuck, Rose? Damn, that's a decent volume. Hey Sol. I think that might be the first time that you've been the first person in here. Welcome. How you doing, Sol? Congrats on that cheeky title win. I think you might be the quickest person to have 3 cores win a belt, like, in CMV history. I'm just thinking of it, because you got, what, Harvey, Josh Wolf, and now Winters, and you've only been here, what, like 8 or 9 months? I thought you might be the quickest. Hey Tim, how you doing? $702 comes near the one time he's not booked. Anyway, let's just get it going, because Dashin's live soon. Live earlier than normal, which caught me off guard. Nonetheless, welcome to episode 30 of Ferocity. Episode 289 as a whole. Why wait? Let's go. Lego. Damn. You think age is just a number song? Of course, kicking off tonight's action, a debuting superstar. A superstar been well versed in the various independent feds around there. Tiffany Razor making her way down, well, not making her way down to the ring, but making her debut here tonight. This here, Erica Matthews, the sister of the unmatched general manager, Eric Matthews. You have to get a drug test for work? Where do you work? What do you do? I've been looking forward to this debut for a solid week now. I ran into this Vixen backstage, and it's scary, I'm gonna tell you that. I would not want to be standing across the other side of the ring from Tiffany Razor here. She's won several belts in various other feds, but now she's here. CMV, looking forward to seeing what she can do on the Ferocity roster. If anyone asked me, if anyone cared about this lowly commentator's opinion, I would say she looks like a perfect fit for that hardcore championship kind of area. You know, the likes of Mariah, who's returning tonight. Ali Cage, the current champ. Of course, tonight, a big one for the hardcore fans, for the fans of the hardcore championship. 3 qualification matches for that #1 contenders 6 Vixen match on the penultimate show before the first Vixens pay-per-view of the season. Unbreakable, we see a first-time matchup in tonight's co-main event. The first ever women's champion Amber Briggs goes one-on-one with the first ever women's champion Jade Dynamite goes one-on-one with the first ever Vixens champion Amber Briggs. We also have Raiden Brooks giving a massive opportunity to newcomer Akira Violet, and of course, capping off this pre-show tonight, Mariah will be returning to action against Danielle Ward. And the winner will get a spot in that hardcore #1 contenders match. A tweet coming out from Sabra Abadi, who says, "Where am I? Oh, that's right. Enjoying the mecha heat. Like a queen should. Have fun with your little show." Of course, Sabra Abadi, a newcomer to the roster, unbeaten. 2-0 so far. Look at that. I just would not want to be on the other side of the ring. To Tiffany Razor here. It's scaring the boots off me. That's for sure. See what Erica Matthews can do to this newcomer in our opening undercard match of the evening. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's surprising. Offering a handshake. Oh, playing those mind games. Erica Matthews getting a little bit peeved. Tiffany Razor already playing mind games in her first match. Damn. But here we go. The match underway. Neck breaker. To kick things off from Tiffany Razor. Has Erica Matthews in that reverse DDT. Strong start by the newcomer. Stomp to the back. Another stomp by Razor. Has Erica Matthews in that seated position. Put her up on one knee. Overhand right connects to the face. Helping her up to her feet. So far, all Tiffany Razor in this debut. In this opening undercard matchup. Chilling in the corner already. Definitely feeling confident. Another overhand right. Has her by the head now. Knee to the face of Erica Matthews. Matthews, though, coming back. Slamming Razor's head off of the canvas. Helping Tiffany Razor up to her feet. Has her by the head. Looking to turn this around. Snap suplex by the sister of the unmatched general manager, Eric Matthews. Of course, Eric Matthews, a former television and two-time CMV world champ. Certainly some high expectations to live up to. Getting hard up on the ropes there by Tiffany Razor now, who's looking to scale to the top rope. Looking to put it all on the line, go high risk. Oh, changed her mind last minute, perhaps seeing that Erica Matthews is rising to her feet. Reverse DDT now. Oh, look at this. Some heavy ground and pound. Unloading nasty punches to the face of Erica Matthews. What do you mean? I have a schedule. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tiffany Razor in complete control right now. Dragging Erica Matthews away from the ropes. Looking to hook that leg. 1, 2. Erica Matthews kicking out. A tweet. Oh, wait a minute. Tiffany Razor scouting up Erica Matthews, looking to put this match to rest. Up on the shoulders already. Looking for the razor blade. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Erica Matthews not going down so easily, refusing to be put down by 1. Looking to fight back as that tweet that just came in from CMV newcomer, who says, "Got a break from running the ropes at NGW to see the greatest Vixens. One day, that will be me." Welcome Fury. Off the ropes now. Drop kick, sidestepped. Overhand right by Razor. Oh, look at that. Just trying to give her a bit of rope burn, rubbing her face off the ropes. That's got to be illegal. Hello, Gumball. Welcome. How are you doing? Stomp to the arm. Erica Matthews rolling over. Dragging her towards the center of the ring. This has been all Tiffany Razor, and she's looking to continue. Unloading on the forehead of Erica Matthews. Been a brutal beatdown so far by the CMV newcomer. Erica Matthews seems to have nothing in response. Those mind games at the start of the match definitely helped, offering the handshake but then retracting it. Fireman's carry now by Tiffany Razor. Looking to help Erica Matthews once again up to her feet. Alright, up onto the shoulders for the second time. For a second razor blade. And hooks the leg immediately. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure I got the update. However, this year it doesn't choose to like overwrite cores, so I'm not sure which Fury I used. But nonetheless, Tiffany Razor picking up a big win in her CMV debut. A very dominant win, a quick win. In very quick fashion. Those mind games at the start certainly played a part in this matchup. Be interested to see how other Vixens on the roster can handle those mind games. What a way to kick off the show as we move on to our second undercard matchup. A tag team matchup. Blazing Dragons making their way down the ramp. Going to be taking on Jane Lucid and Casey Wilson in some tag team action. In our second match on this undercard, Casey Wilson and Jane Lucid, of course, coming off of a tag team defeat to the current champs, the Knockout Queens. We actually heard from Jane Lucid backstage, giving a little bit of a game plan, giving a little bit of a strategy on how to maybe next time avoid defeat at the hands of the Knockout Queens. Get out of the way of that kick. Kick them in the gut when they try to Irish whip you towards the ropes. Speaking in a very high-paced, high-octane fashion that Casey Wilson didn't seem to be able to keep up with. Kind of letting off a little sigh before the segment ended. It'll be interesting to see if that strategy comes into play and maybe turns around their winning ways tonight. That's it, wound. Turns around their winning ways tonight. Mariah is in action up next. Casey Wilson and Jane Lucid now making their way down to the ring. Of course, if you recall, Casey Wilson, the first ever Queen of the Ring winner, took Jane Lucid underneath her wing. I see a whisper there, Tim. I will get to it after this pre-show ends because it takes the thing off my screen when I click on it. But here we go. Blazing Dragons, Casey Wilson, Jane Lucid. It's going to be Casey Wilson starting off against Akiko Tanashi. Collar and elbow tie up. Tanashi pushing Casey Wilson up against the near right corner. Strong start by the Japanese-born Vixen, I believe, from Osaka, Japan. Clean break, surprisingly. Collar and elbow tie up again. And once again, surprisingly, Akiko kind of out-grappling Casey Wilson. Definitely a surprise there. Wilson back to her feet, takes Akiko off her feet. Trying to snap the arm of Akiko Tanashi. Look at the strength on show by Casey Wilson. Down for the gutbuster. Of course, I also already mentioned our 3 hardcore matches on tonight's main show. Zequet hasn't gotten around to making Aura yet, Tim. I know he said he would. Headlock now by Casey Wilson to kick off the main show. Dawn Bryan going to be in action against Samantha Steele. Of course, Dawn Bryan next week will get a last-ditch qualifier attempt for that hardcore qualification match where she takes on Jacqueline Bennett, the other Vixen who lost that tag team match. They're going one-on-one to determine who gets the final spot inside that 6 Vixens hardcore #1 contenders match. On the penultimate show of the season, it's so far been voted as a cage match. And then, of course, the hardcore match between Raiden and Akira Violet, third match of the evening. Cassie Maverick takes on 1/3 of No Morality in preparation for their unbreakable bout. Nice reversal, clothesline to the back of the head by Casey Wilson. And then a #1 contenders match between No Morality and the Jezebels, before heading to our tertiary main event in which Ali Cage will defend her belt in that open challenge against Christy Nori in a fatal four-way falls count anywhere match. And then the co-main event, a colossal first-time matchup, Amber Briggs, Jade Dynamite, and a 6 Vixens elimination match. Elimination tag match in tonight's main event. What a show. And Casey Wilson right now in control of Murasaki Ryu, able to get out of the way, of course. Both Ryu and Akiko submission specialists, and so is Casey Wilson, in fact, the former, mixed martial arts practitioner off the ropes. Atomic drop into a big boot. Jane Lucid, all about those head kicks. Akiko looking to fly off that second rope. Drop kick sends Casey Wilson back. Helping Casey up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Springing herself up into the air for a DDT. Now looking to help Casey back up once again. Akiko so far in control. Irish whip, going to send Casey Wilson into that near left corner. Up onto the top rope we go. Casey reverses it. Not surprised to see her not fly. She's not really a high flyer. Thicker than a Snickers bar. Hello, Nacho Luna. Welcome to CMV. You are watching the All Vixen show Ferocity. I also do Unmatched. You want to follow your Tim LaFave there for NGW, our developmental show, and Dashing DJ Yuri for a Genesis Infusion. This tag team maneuver here by Casey Wilson and Jane Lucid. A big swing into a drop kick. Looking to fly through the air. Akiko out the way, stomp to the back of the head. Tagging back out to Ryu. Kick to the midsection by Lucid. Lucid now of the head. Nice jawbreaker by Jane Lucid. I believe she's an Australian or Australian. Half and half. Lucid with a nice dragon screw takedown to Ryu, looking to help her back up to her feet. Continue this offense. Kick to the midsection. Lucid now with a knee straight to the face. Jawbreaker now by Ryu, looking to turn this match back around. Running high knee just takes Jane Lucid off her feet. Right, looking to tag out to Akiko, it looks. Changes her mind. No, she doesn't. Tags out to Akiko. These frequent tags from the Blazing Dragons. Going to keep them fresh, keep them ready. A kick to the midsection. Knee to the face of Akiko Tanashi. Now looking to pick Akiko up. Akiko again, though, with a jawbreaker. Strikes. Stunning Jane Lucid, but only long enough for Lucid to recover and hit a fireman's carry. Now helping Akiko up once again. Kick to the midsection. Lucid off the ropes. That bullet drop kick to the side of the head. Jane Lucid could be closing in on a victory here. Letting out a roar, bringing the crowd to their feet. Akiko attempting to recover. A stomp to the upper back by Lucid. And Lucid now looking to drop a knee straight across the face. Oh no, just brushing her foot. Okay. Helping Akiko into that seated position. They're going to drag her slowly up to her feet, up to one knee. Kick to the midsection. Fireman's carry by Akiko. Now helping Lucid up. Perhaps looking for another tag. Frequent tags. Oh, a taunt by Akiko now. Feeling confident. Once again, tagging out to Ryu. Snapmare. Oh, an assisted leg drop. All that force. Jane Lucid isn't exactly a big frame. Akiko now on the outside, as is Ryu, looking for a springboard maneuver. Jane Lucid slowly, gingerly getting back up to her feet. Still dazed, still confused. That springboard drop kick. Backhand. Lucid out the way. Kick to the midsection. Jawbreaker by Lucid. Lucid has Ryu by the head. I have no idea whose taunt that is. Spinning soul kick. Oh, wow. Lucid's misses, but Ryu's connects. Lucid able to flip out that back suplex attempt. Kick to the midsection. Oh, a slap across the face. Oh, Ryu rolling to the outside. Great strategy. But Lucid flies through the middle rope with a forearm. Flies through the middle rope with a forearm. Straight to the face. Oh, Akiko looking to help out a tag team partner. Lucid in the wrong side of town. Launched across the ringside area. Don't know what Akiko's doing. Akiko's doing some step-ups. Stomp to the lower back of Murasaki Ryu. Now kick to the back to follow up. Akiko once again coming to help out a partner. Overhand right to Lucid. Punch to the midsection. Lucid is in the wrong side of town. 2-on-1 here. Akiko getting this match back in the ring for a tag team partner. Ryu going to follow suit. Both Vixens back in the ring. Stomp to the lower back there by Ryu. Letting out a little fist here. Perhaps looking for a comeback. Looking for a beautiful little sequence. Helping Jane Lucid up to her feet. Clothesline. Second clothesline. Catches the leg. Outside leg trip. Sweeps Jane Lucid off her feet. Ryu now feeling confident. Up on that second rope. Raising those arms. Dragging Lucid away from the ropes. Oh, what a transition into the armbar. And now also hyperextending the knee. Trying to force a submission on Lucid. Will Lucid tap? Lucid able to break free. Escape from the armbar. Slip that arm free. A nice open palm strike. Oh! The Kimura now! Lucid was able to avoid that pinfall like she wanted. But I don't know if she's going to avoid that submission. Lucid forced a tap via armbar, via Kimura. She was able to avoid the pin just as she speculated, just as she came up with a strategy for backstage. But she wasn't able to avoid the Kimura. Wasn't able to avoid that submission. Welcome, Mori. That match had a lot of things. That suicide dive. That Kimura finish. I'm interested to see if Lucid maybe has another plan to avoid submissions in the future. A solid win, though, for the Blazing Dragons. Bouncing back from their loss to No Morality on the first show of the season. Looking to reclimb the tag team rankings. But up next, our third and final match on this undercard, a hardcore qualifier. Danielle Ward, of course, returned to action last week. In a championship, no, not a championship match, just a match against Ali Cage. However, tonight, she has a chance to qualify for that Elimination #1 Contenders match against the returning Mariah. Now free from the Thunder Circus. I guess that would make her a face. Well, everyone's free from the Thunder Circus with the exception of Luther. But here comes Mariah. A former Hardcore Championship challenger. Mariah's music not playing? Should be. Maury gave me the song. Oh well, rest in peace. Please don't suggest that, Rick. We don't need a Pennywise core. Oh, that's very subjective, Nacho Luna. Nonetheless, here we go. Mariah, Danielle Ward. Mariah slamming the back of the head of Danielle Ward into the mat. Great start. Stomp to the lower back. Now I'm going to try and, well, not try. She's going to slam the back of Danielle Ward's head into the mat. Ah, well, Rick said it, and I'll take Rick's word. I don't want to be the one to say it, but Danielle Ward up against the ropes. Mariah setting her across that middle rope. Irish whip into the ropes. Luthez pressed by Mariah now. Looking to slam the back of the head of Danielle Ward into the mat. Now I'll get dragging her away from the ropes. Already looking for a pinfall attempt. Not even a 1 count. Trying for those elbows to the head, but Danielle Ward able to slip free. Danielle Ward now looking for a snap suplex to Mariah. Mariah though, oh wait, reversal by Ward. Forearm smash. Irish whip going to send Mariah into that far left corner. Running clothesline by Danielle Ward, a veteran of CMV. Backhand by Ward, punch in the midsection. Now looking to show off her athleticism. Looking to pick Danielle Ward up. Ward though going to sweep the leg out from underneath the back of Mariah. Mariah back to her feet, drop kick to the back. Mariah turning Danielle Ward around in the corner, throwing her straight out the corner. Okay, catches her in the headlock, assisted Hurricane Rana. Oh wait, Mariah looking to finish this match. Ward down, boot to the side of the head, connected kind of with a knee, into the pin on Ward. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Danielle Ward able to kick out, just barely though. Looking to break the arm. This is vintage Mariah here, trying to break the arm of Danielle Ward. Dragging her away from the ropes, hooking that leg. That move has put down many a vixen in the past, including Jade Divine. It puts down Danielle Ward, and well, Mariah will be joining Sophia Gibson and Davina Blair in that hardcore contenders match. Oh, Mariah, I guess, just proving that she's a face. Shaking hands with Danielle Ward. Damn. You gotta love these random cutscenes. They're just beautiful.
Shot in my back. They get me to the count of 3. They set the hounds on my tracks. They made a demon out of me. Then they put a cross to my face. They put a search out for me. 'Cause I got some blood on my hands. But they would see me when I'm coming. I'll be laughing while you're running. Oh, you won't see me when I'm coming. I'll be the monster you've been wanting. Oh, no. Black time moving through the jungle. Got me feeling like my name is Rambo. Hey, let's ramble. We can do it any way you want to. Way black time moving through the jungle. Got me feeling like a Rambo. Hey, let's ramble. We can do it any way you want to. Hey. Oh, I've been laughing while you're running. Oh, you won't see me when I'm coming. I'll be the monster you've been wanting. Oh, no.
And here we are. Nah, I didn't go to the toilet. Oh, that's funny, Tofa. I feel like when I sent you the song, when I was making it, you said it was good. I don't know how I feel about that. And nonetheless, here we are, the main card getting underway for episode 30 of Ferocity. Welcome, everybody. To our first matchup of the evening. Dawn Bryan, the former CMV Women's Intercontinental Champion, going one-on-one with another former two-time Women's Intercontinental Champion, Samantha Steele. To kick off our main card. Tofa, I don't know who pissed in your cornflakes today, but I appreciate you wanting to take it out on me. Samantha Steele, the former longest reigning CMV Women's Intercontinental Champion, making her way down to the ring. Of course, her record breaking by Fury at Implosion. That is Scott Zemis, Tim, the new manager. Of course, Samantha Steele, now a member of the Friends of Cole Savage. She expected to have Miss Roxanne corner her. She hasn't so far been too happy about having Scott Zemis in her corner. However, this will be the first time that Scott Zemis actually manages Samantha Steele. Of course, this coming off of last week, where Steele beat Jenny Wheeler. Attempted to attack Wheeler after the match, only to be saved with Wheeler by Jay Dynamite. But here we go, Dawn Bryan, Samantha Steele, first match, main card. Underway, Samantha Steele starting strong. I'm sure she'd love another dominant performance. Already going for the pin. Not even, oh, look at that. Steele just playing games. Overhand right. Kick to the midsection by Dawn Bryan. Goes for a suplex. Bryan able... Steele able to slip free. A tweet here from Jenny Wheeler who says, I didn't get the chance to say it last week, but I like to thank Jade Dynamite for stopping Steele from hitting me while I was down. And Steele so far going to work on Dawn Bryan. Backing up into the ropes, looking to chill out, looking to relax, taunt the down Dawn Bryan. Has Dawn up in that, on one knee. Jesus, what's up with me? I'm stuttering quite a lot tonight. And this, our first match on the main card. Oh shit, my computer just spazzed out. That's great. Samantha Steele has Dawn Bryan in that seated position. Pick her up to one knee. Overhand right by Steele. Both these Vixens former Women's Intercontinental champions. Some history, well not really history. They didn't really defend against each other, I don't believe. I think the only time they may have... Oh wait! Dawn! Taking Steele off her feet quickly, taunting. Steele rising up to her feet. Clothesline by Bryan, sends Steele over the top rope, down to the floor below. Dawn Bryan looking to start this match out strong, looking to target the leg of Samantha Steele. A nice knee to the face by Dawn Bryan. Steele just watching over a downed adversary. The ref telling them to get back in the ring before the 10 count. We don't want no count outs here. Look at this ground and pound by Samantha Steele. A tweet here from the new CMV Women's Intercontinental Champion, Amy Winters, who says, tonight, the glorious revolution begins tonight. Of course, she won that belt in last week's main event, and tonight she competes in 6 Vixens tag action alongside Megan Cooper and Fury against the person she beat for the belt, Angelina Hawkins and Quillo. Dawn Bryan with Steele up against the ropes. Big clothesline! Dawn looking to take a page out of Lucy's book and put it all alive, but Steele! Steele under the bottom rope! Connects with an elbow too fast for Dawn Bryan. Couldn't quite keep up, couldn't get off in time. Steele recovered quick enough and now in control again. More ground and pound, and again, look like she's trying to bust Dawn Bryan open. Now looking for a submission attempt. Will Dawn Bryan go down? No, she will not. Back to her feet. Irish whip by Samantha Steele. Has Dawn Bryan in that far left corner. Steele with Dawn Bryan up on that top rope. I appreciate that one penny dashing. Hurricane Rana by Dawn Bryan. Up to that second rope again. Here is Dawn. Crossbody. Now going to hook the leg of Samantha Steele, only for a 1 count though. Drop kick to the back. Dawn Bryan with the Irish whip. Samantha Steele over that top rope. Jawbreaker by Dawn Bryan. Dawn wants Steele up to her feet, perhaps looking to fly, perhaps looking to connect. Take Steele off her feet on the outside. Having a change of mind. Snap suplex by Dawn Bryan. Some knees to the rib cage. You have to hit a threshold, I think. I don't know. I don't have any subs, I don't think. And that £50 that was donated, you have to have 100, I think, to get it. Dawn Bryan trying to pick Steele up to her feet. Irish whip by Dawn Bryan. Has Steele underneath that bottom rope. Babs looking to close in on a finish. Some more knees to the midsection. Rolling Samantha Steel over again. Hook in the leg. One. Only a 1 count. Still not going to be enough to put down Steel. Drop kick by Dawn. Samantha Steel back to her feet. Arm dragged by Brian. Dashing with all these bits, making me feel like I'm a stripper. Dawn Bryan again able to kick out as we get a tweet from the cowgirl who says, half full, half empty. I don't know, but I'm almost out of Jack Daniels and that pisses me off, alright. That does it. Steel-toed boots tonight. Hashtag clamp kicker. Goes for a scoop slam. Bryan able to slip free. Bryan, I think, was going for that sharpshooter. Was looking to get that double leg and take hold of the legs of Steel. Steel reverses. And now Steel with those heavy hands. Has Dawn Bryan down. Steel knows it. Taunts the crowd. Be interesting to see if Steel looks to capitalize, looks to go for a pin. So far, so good. Has Dawn up on one knee. Knee to the face. Oh, Steel backing up. I think I know what's coming. Samantha Steel. Looking for that Superman punch. Straight on the chin. Rolling Bryan over. 1, 2, 3. Samantha Steel in very Samantha Steel-esque fashion wins with that Superman punch. Putting away. Never handshake. GG. Random cutscenes. Bless for that 999 sub, Tim. That heel shaking hands with the face. Dashing is balling. But up next, Raiden Brooks making her way down the ramp. Oh! Nancy Hurt! I realized that was a very rushed cut, but I can't do anything about that. Nancy Hurt taking Raiden out on her way down to the ramp. There was security being cooled down. Having to break up Nancy Hurt and Raiden Brooks. That might well cost Raiden Brooks in this hardcore eliminator. Dawn did not win, no, Tim. Nonetheless, this match underway. Akira Violet, CMV newcomer, getting a huge opportunity tonight to get in that hardcore qualification match, but Raiden Brooks is no easy opponent, or however that attack from Nancy Hurt. May well sway the favor. May well sway the momentum in favor of the newcomer. Elbow to the face. Is it buffering for you? Is there a bit of lag? Nice reverse DDT by Raiden Brooks. Brooks still in control. Despite that pre-match attack, looking to earn a spot in that 6 Vixens hardcore qualification match, or hardcore #1 contenders match. I'm gonna watch this just to make sure. Goes for a scoop slam, reversed. Reverse DDT. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why the sound would be delayed. Nice cheeky German by Raiden Brooks. Hopefully that's just this match. Letting out a roar here is Raiden Brooks as Akira rolls to the outside, recuperating a little bit. Irish whip sends Raiden Brooks into the near right corner. Yeah, if it's lagging, I'd imagine the sound might delay a bit, which is not good. Oh, taking a page out of Dawn Bryan. With that top rope DDT. Avalanche cradle DDT. Out to the apron now is Akira Violet looking to fly. Scaling that top rope. Raiden Brooks back to one knee. Changes her mind. Facebuster by Akira Violet. Into the pin already on Raiden Brooks. Looking for that pinfall attempt. Only going to be a 1 count. Drop kick to the back. Raiden Brooks is definitely going to be livid towards Nancy Hurt, that's for sure. Dropping Raiden on the top rope. Akira Violet with a kick to the midsection. Going for this neck breaker. Perhaps they're going to put down Raiden. Is she going to go for the pin? No, she's not. Stop to the arm instead. Pardon me. Elbow to the face by Raiden Brooks. Goes for a big boot. Akira reverses it. Overhand right to the back. Could well be night-night for Raiden Brooks. It might well be. That hook and ladder. 1, 2, 3. Damn. Raiden Brooks not going to be happy about that pre-match attack. Nancy Hurt just cost Raiden Brooks a chance to become #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. That beatdown before the match. I would say Raiden Brooks is going to have some words for Nancy Hurt, but she doesn't really speak very much. But she's going to have, I don't know, a message probably in some form as we get ever closer to the first pay-per-view of the season for Ferocity Unbreakable. But Akira Violet with a huge win, getting a chance to go into that 6 Vixens Hardcore #1 contenders match. Just run to the back real quick. Because up next, the Cowgirl in action against 1/3 of No Morality, of course, at Unbreakable. Cassie Maverick will go one-on-one. Yes, the theme is playing for this one, that's fine. But Cassie Maverick will go one-on-one with Miss Vicious of No Morality in a hair versus hair match. But tonight she takes on another member of No Morality in the form of Jasmine Crossings in an Extreme Rules match. This is Xbox One. And you can join by signing up to that site that Gumball just posted, cmvwrestling.com. You want to follow Tim LaFave in the chat for our developmental NGW. You want to follow Dashing DJ Yuri in the chat for Fusion of Genesis. And myself for Ferocity and Unmatched. We also have our own version of main event called Reality Wrestling, also ran by Dashing DJ Yuri there in the chat. But here comes Jasmine Crossings. 1/3 of No Morality. Welcome back, Topher. Now here we go. Jasmine Crossings, Cassie Maverick. 3rd match of the main card. Cassie going to start. Oh. Okay. Morphing in between each other. Arm drag by Jasmine Crossings. Not to mention, just for you dashing, on the CMV network, which you can follow, where you can go to our Twitter at officialCMV_. You can see a link to the network, I believe. Also, if you go on the site, you can see it. But there'll be a new show debuting within the coming month called Supremacy. A show for kind of all the newer cores on the main roster to collide. Give them a bit more airtime, you know. It's going to be a network exclusive show. Looking to pick Jasmine Crossings up to her feet on the outside here. Overhand right by Cassie Maverick. Cassie Maverick taunting the downed Jasmine Crossings there. Overhand right. Throwing her into that apron. Lost my words there. Looking to pick Jasmine Crossings up to her feet. Elbow to the midsection. Head scissors takedown by Jasmine Crossings. Crossings now looking to go under the ring. Take advantage of that extreme stipulation. These kendo stick strikes. Damn. Irish whip. Cassie Maverick under that bottom rope. Jasmine Crossings rolling over, looking for a pinfall already. Hooking the leg on Cassie Maverick. Only going to be a 2 count. You're more than welcome to join. Kelly_WWFC. Just got to upload your call with the hashtag CMV. Be sure to follow myself, Dashing, and Tim, and sign up to that CMVWrestling.com. But Cassie into the pin only for a 1 count. Looking to pick Jasmine Crossings back up to her feet. Goes for a single leg. Looking to work that leg. Cassie Maverick trying to force Jasmine Crossings to tap. Got that career killer locked in. Will Crossings tap? Crossings struggling to get out of it. Trying to free that leg. Able to escape after a couple of strikes. I just did. Kick to the midsection. Now a headlock. Taking Cassie Maverick off her feet. Kick to the back. Cassie back up to her feet. Goes together by the head, but a jawbreaker by Jasmine Crossings. Fireman's carrying out by Cassie Maverick. Picking Crossings up to her feet. Has her by the head. Punch to the back. What's Cassie looking for? Cassie! Launching Crossings, hang her up on that middle rope. Cassie Maverick could have this match done. Could have it over with, but not quite. I'll plug that he was 1 on 4 on NXT. He got buried by Big Bad. 0 offense. Maverick helped to her feet here. Irish whip. Cassie Maverick off the ropes. Hurricane Rana. A stomp to the arm. Looking for a submission now. Jasmine Crossings, of course, has a submission of her own. Calls it double crossed. Kind of like a Hell's Gate. Cassie off the ropes. Single leg drop kick. Side swip. Side stepped. Cassie Maverick now with Jasmine Crossings in that near left corner. Up on that top rope. Looking for a gut-wrench suplex from the top to Crossings. Crossings could be in trouble. Into the pin. What? There is a CMV stream every day of the week other than Sunday. But even on pay-per-view weeks, there is a stream every day of the week. Hurricane Rana by Jasmine Crossings. Belly to belly by Crossings. Now going to hook the leg. 1, 2. Again, only a 2 count. Oh, Jasmine Crossings looking to put down the cowgirl. Looking to put down the former Vixens champ, the former Women's Intercontinental champion. Nice exploder suplex, perfect form. Into the pin. 1, 2. Not quite still. What will it take to put these Vixens down? Sure thing. Kelly _ WWFC. Picking Cassie Maverick up to her feet for a German suplex. Stomp to the arm by Jasmine Crossings. Rolling Crossings over here, looking for that 3 count. 1, 2, again a 2 count. Cassie Maverick, oh, again, takes the leg. There are no rope breaks. This is Extreme Rules. Oh, but she pulls her away either way. Good ring awareness by Cassie Maverick, looking for that career killer, and it gets the job done. Jasmine Crossings submits to Cassie Maverick in our 3rd match of the evening. How many matches have ended via something tonight? Three, I think, right? Cassie Maverick with that career killer, able to dispatch of Jasmine Crossings here tonight. Certainly get one step closer to that hair versus hair match against No Morality. As we now head to our #1 contenders match for the evening. The Jezebels, who had a match against the Knockout Queens back at Time to Fame, put on a great performance, came so close to becoming champions, get another chance to get that shot, but they must first go through the only team that has been able to beat the Knockout Queens. No Morality, it's going to be Miss Vicious and Emily. I imagine at the pay-per-view it will be Jasmine Crossings and Emily, though, challenging for the belts, as Miss Vicious already has a scheduled matchup against Cassie Maverick, that hair versus hair match. No Morality have been very successful since Miss Vicious took them over, have been very hard to stop. It'll be interesting to see if tonight is any different. Of course, Miss Vicious took over No Morality back at Implosion when she beat Sophia Caldwell. Emily, the Canadian, on the left. We have a undisputed women's championship. We have a women's hardcore championship, women's Intercontinental championship, and a women's tag team championship. You will see 3 of those 4 championships in action tonight. One of them on the line. Valder is going to be starting in the ring against Miss Vicious, the leader of No Morality. Starting off strong here is Miss Vicious. Nice neck breaker. Solid start. by No Morality. Of course, I'd imagine No Morality would go into the pay-per-view the favorites should they win this contenders match. Of course, like I said, the only team, they are literally the only team, like even a combined team of Fury and Ali Cage couldn't beat the Knockout Queens, but No Morality did. Valderis taking control here, stop to the lower back. 90 is the overall cap. Kelly _ WWFC. Looking to pick Miss Vicious up to her feet. Nice uppercut by the leader of No Morality, taking control still. Looking to pick Valderis back up to her feet. Still in control. Arm drag though by Valderis. Nice backbreaker with the underhook. Irish whip by Valderis, going to send Miss Vicious into that far left corner. Tagging out to Susanna. Axe handle to the arm. Nice Northern Lights suplex. Look at that. Susanna taunting. Yeah, we have to lower anyone who's above 90. Because that, of course, being the rules. Or at least I do. I imagine Dashing does too. And so does Tim. Miss Vicious. I don't want to speak for them, though. You know, I don't want to just say stuff. But I'll just say I imagine. That's Crizzy who loves Sui Fury. Nice handspring leg drop. Oh, I didn't want to speak for you, you know. Looking to pick Susanna up to her feet here. Oh, super kick by Vicious. Oh, Vicious wasted very little time. Hurricane Rana into the ropes. It's been a long time since we've seen Miss Vicious hit the teardrop. And it's coming for it off the ropes. Susanna could be in trouble. Into the pin. 1, 2. Valderis missed it, but Susanna was able to kick out. Drop kick by Emily. Takes Valderis off the apron, and I don't even think Pauli is tagged out yet. Launching Susanna across the ring. Knee to the back of the head of Susanna. Miss Vicious with the head. Punch to the back. Slamming her face first into the corner, looking for the tag. Tagging out now to the Canadian. Trapping Susanna in the corner. Launching her into the air with a clothesline. Into the corner. Now dragging Susanna away from the ropes. Head smashed against the canvas. Emily with a springboard moonsault, doesn't connect. Stomp to the midsection, however, does. Welcome dynamic. Miss Steele's match. Not matched. Where she was managed by the Friends of Cole Savage. Picked up a victory. Headlock by Valderis. Has those underhooks. Reversal by Emily, though. Turns it into a Hurricane Rana. Looking to pick Valderis up to her feet. Emily with the Irish whip, putting Valderis into that near right corner, perhaps looking for another tag, keeping each other fresh. Yes, they are. Assisted crossbody. Emily launching Miss Vicious across the ring into the body of Valderis. Now stomped to the leg. Tia Pauli, Miss Vicious driving the head of Valderis into the match. She normally follows that up with like a taunt, a roll up. Will go straight into the pin and kind of poses for the camera. She said in the past that that's to get under her opponent's skin. Neck breaker. A stomp to the face. Nice single leg takedown by Dragging Miss Vicious to that far left corner. Tagging out to Susanna. Oh, wow, just laughing at Miss Vicious. I don't know if that's really called for. I don't think Susanna's really done anything to Miss Vicious to warrant that. But Vicious, once again, looking to finalize this match with a second teardrop. Into the pin. Susanna could be out of it. Oh, but Valdez again makes the save. Irish whip again, looking for another tag. Looking to tag out to the Canadian. Irish whip. Oh, a heavy Irish whip. Clothesline to Susanna. Stomp to the lower back. Emily just pacing around. Up to that second rope. Showing off that athleticism. Goes for a kick to the midsection. Wheelbarrow bulldog by Susanna. Valdez tagged in. Emily misses the running high knee. Stop to the arm. Looking to work on the arm of Emily. Emily not exactly the most thick vixen. Looking for that submission. Not one of the more frail ones. Emily able to break free though. Kick to the back. Welcome and see you later. Kelly_WWFC. Emily has Valdez up against the ropes. Off the ropes once again. In control of Valdez. Emily now looking to fly, scaling that top rope. Up a 630 senton to Valdez. Now looking for a submission, that head scissors. But Valdez able to escape back to her feet. Emily catches her though, catches her by the head. Uppercut. Overhand right, doesn't come out. Doesn't come out. Kick to the thigh, countered. Elbow to the thigh in return. Looking to pick Valdez up to her feet. Arm drag though by Valdez. Nice crucifix, doesn't go for the pin. I did, but that's only because of the email. Northern Light suplex. Looking to pick Emily up to her feet. Irish whip. Emily into that near left corner. Oh, this is vintage Valdez. Put down a fair few vixens with this. This moonsault. And now, gonna follow up. Wait, that's just climbing this turnbuckle so weirdly. But Emily could be in trouble. Hooks that leg. Valdez looking to become contenders. But Miss Vicious makes the save. Nice moonsault by Valdez. Look at Susanna helping out a tag team partner by taking Miss Vicious out of the equation. Targeting the arm of Emily. Now a stomp to the midsection by Valdez. Looking to pick Emily up to her feet. Irish whip into that far left corner, perhaps looking for another tag to Susanna. Ah, but a fireman's carry by Emily. Crucifix once more, this time by Emily the Canadian. Looking to pick Valdez up to her feet. Headlock, punch to the back of the head. Just going to stand there. Elbow to the midsection by Valdez, a couple of them. Elbow to the face. Fireman's carry. Irish whip. Valdez puts Emily into that near left corner. Valdez just taunting Emily. Head dropped on that top turnbuckle. Couple of clotheslines here with elbows to the face. Emily misses. Oh! Emily sidesteps the clothesline. That, one of the very rare comeback reversals. Emily looking to take that momentum, take it all the way to the bank now with a trifecta of suplexes. Into the pin on Valdez. Only for a 2 once again. Stomp to the upper body. Emily in control. No Morality have been largely in control of this tag team match. Valdez got a bit of offense in the middle. Clothesline by Emily. Stomp to the arm. Emily has Valdez in that seated position. Kick to the back. Has her by the head now. Punch to the back. What is Emily looking for? Valdez is up against the ropes. Irish whip. Emily slips through those legs. Connects with a Hurricane Rana to Valdez. Looking tired, perhaps considering a tag, and she does make one. Oh my God, vicious. Wasting little time. Again, for the 3rd time this match, setting her up for a 3rd, and I would imagine final teardrop. One, two, three, and No Morality will get their shot at the Knockout Queens. Come Unbreakable. The heart was there from the Jezebels, refusing to go down, continuing to fight back. But that 3rd and final teardrop was the nail in the coffin. No, they got that contenders match certainly ready. Well, no, it could be another member of No Morality, Rick. Jasmine Cossings and Emily could well do the tag team match. While Miss Vicious goes one-on-one with Cassie in that hair versus hair match. But up next, Ali Cage's open challenge comes to fruition. As I mentioned last week, she was backstage with Laura Sampson Schmidt. She said how Angelina Hawkins' words kind of pushed her the wrong way a little bit. She said that she wants to make sure that the world knows that she's a fighting champion. We actually heard from her earlier tonight, where she said she's not this clean-cut underdog that she once was. When she first came to the Vixens division, she's out here to prove that she's going to become the greatest CMV Women's Hardcore Champion in CMV history. And I'd say as of right now, that's probably true. I mean, the former champ, Rose Punish, I believe held the belt for 2 months Alexa and damaging for a month, so that would make Ali Cage the longest reigning, but she wants to go down in history. She says she respects the ability that Christy Nori can bring to this match. But despite that respect, Ali Cage is set on the goal, set to retain here tonight. This beautiful theme. Ali Cage, the third ever CMV Women's Hardcore Champion, held the belt now since Implosion. Coming up on 3 months next week. That is, of course, if she can retain it here tonight. Of course, our Unbreakable, the first Vixens pay-per-view of the season. She will face the winner of that 6 Vixens Hardcore #1 contenders match. We know 3 competitors. We'll find out, no, we know 4 competitors. We'll find out the 5th in tonight's co-main event. That first-time matchup between the first ever Vixens champion, Amber Briggs, and the first ever women's champion, Jade Dynamite. You've just got to think about kayfabe. In kayfabe, that could be a young adult playing the role of a 15-year-old. So I don't see how that's a problem. You know, people do that in movies all the time. At the end of the day, this is, you know. But Ali Cage, look at that roar. Determined to defend that Women's Hardcore Championship. This is the tertiary main event, Borton. Christy Nori, of course, returned last week, but she answered that open challenge. And so far, a strong start by Christy Nori. Driving Ali Cage into the mat. Strong start by the challenger here. A little slap. Ali Cage may have respected Nori's ability, but Nori with that slap showing no respect towards Cage. Oh my god, Christy Nori, all that weight on the back of Ali Cage, trying to give her a little bit of rope burn. Up on that second rope, Nori looking to fly. Punch to the midsection by Ali Cage. Back to her feet. Christy Nori, reverse DDT. Rolling her over, already looking for a pinfall attempt. Going to be a 1 count. Knee to the face. Irish whip, Ali Cage over the top rope onto the apron. Charge to the outside. Nice punch to the midsection. This, of course, a Falls Count Anywhere match as voted by the CMV universe. Another landslide poll. I think Cage match was second, but a long way behind. Punch to the back of the head of Ali Cage by Christy Nori. Oh, And we already go into the crowd. Ali Cage with a punch to the back of Christy Nori. Elbow to the midsection. Big right hook to the chin of Ali Cage. Taking it on the chin there. Uppercut again. Ali Cage trying to turn this around. Overhand right to the back. Another one followed up. A straight right on the chin. A forearm now. Ali Cage picking up the pace. Another right. Another one. Christy Nori falling back ringside. But Christy Nori, content on having this match turn into a brawl, I guess maybe feels that she doesn't have the technical ability to match up with Ali Cage and instead wants to just make it a street fight. Ali Cage once again takes it back ringside, but again, Christy Nori is like, nah. Oh, but a knee to the midsection by Ali Cage. Nice jawbreaker by Christy Nori. And again has Ali Cage up against the barricade. And again a knee to the midsection. Northern Lights suplex by the current hardcore champion. Ali Cage. Oh. Ali Cage giving Christy Nori what she wants. Maybe that could come back to taunt her. Looking to beat her at her own game. Oh, wait. Ali Cage, I guess, looking to remind Nori that you should be picking a fight with the current hardcore champ. She's a champ for a reason. But Christy Nori now unloading all over the forehead of Ali Cage. Christy has her by the head, looking to once again take this to the crowd, I imagine. Yes, she is. If I were Ali Cage, I would just stay there at this point. I would try to beat Christy Nori at her own game. She's trying to prove that she's the best hardcore champion. What better way to do it? And start beating people at their own game. This barricade has become a huge factor in this match. Going for what looks to be a suplex. Fisherman suplex. Oh! Nori with a reversal! Turns it into a pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Christy Nori continues to connect with rights. Stomp to the back. Couple of elbows to the face by Christy Nori. Ali Cage has the head of the challenger. Northern Lights suplex, that perfect bridge. Waiting for the ref to count. 1. Only a 1 count. Stomp to the face. All these rapid kicks to the face of Christy Nori. Once again, maybe now we'll stay in the crowd. Christy Nori again looks to take this match to the crowd. Oh, will Ali Cage change her mind? Oh, maybe not. Ali Cage finally deciding to maybe play with Christy Nori's game. Couple of elbows to the midsection. Ali Cage reverses it. Headbutt to the back of the head. Christy Nori able to turn it around. Oh. Right to the face there. Christy has Ali Cage by the head. Dragging her deeper into the crowd. Couple of elbows to the midsection by the hardcore champ. Look at that perfect die. Gumball, look at that perfect die. You see what you did there? You see that magic you've created on that die? That perfect line? Ali Cage dragging Christy Nori deep into the crowd now. I don't think we're going back ringside for some time. I'm sure this will turn into a vintage Falls Count Anywhere brawl. Uppercut. Oh, wait. Another knee to the midsection by Christy Nori. Turning into a barn burner in the crowd. Overhand right by Ali Cage. A counter there from Christy Nori. This combination by Nori in rapid succession. A knee to the midsection now by Cage. Throwing her against the... I don't know if it's a barricade, but just to get around the arena. Nice right on the chin. Ali Cage in control. Another left now by Christy Nori as these two go back and forth in the crowd. Overhand left by Ali Cage, and now an overhand right to the back of the head. A headbutt. Ali Cage taking control of this brawl. Beginning to overwhelm Christy Nori. Not for long. Elbow to the midsection. But now a knee in response by Ali Cage. Perfect placement of these lights. Knee to the midsection by Christy Nori as these two continue to go at it in the crowd. Now an uppercut by Ali Cage. Overhand right, or no, straight right to the chin, I should say. Boot to the midsection, I believe that was there by Christy Nori. Oh, I think Ali Cage is pushing this further and further out into the crowd. Now a knee again. Now a right straight on the chin continues to connect to Christy Nori. Ali Cage giving her a hard time out here in the crowd. Oh, damn. Nori getting her head smacked off that kind of barricade. Elbow to the midsection by Nori. Knee to the midsection by Cage. Uppercut there by Ali Cage again. Nori misses that grapple. Might be wobbled, might be stunned, which allows Ali Cage to continue to take control. Elbows to the midsection here by Ali Cage. I can't actually see what's going on behind these lights, but it looks like Ali Cage has hold of Christy Nori. Not for long. Couple of elbows to the midsection. This match has been largely a brawl. The epitome of a Falls Count Anywhere. It's been barely in the ring. A right to the face by Ali Cage and an elbow to the midsection by Christy Nori. Knee to the midsection again by Christy. Uppercut now by Ali Cage as we get closer and closer. I think the vote for Falls Count Anywhere was like 7-1. I mean, y'all could have changed that. Well, slightly. Uppercut by Nori. Jesus Christ, these two love these brawls. Elbow to the face by Ali Cage. Oh, to 2-1. I was confusing the polls then. Damn, Ali Cage follows up with that combination of rights there. Left, misses the right. Just throwing bombs, hoping to connect. Oh, almost getting to that little spot where they can throw moves. But a right to the face by Christy Nori again. These two just love throwing punches. Knee to the midsection. Oh, but now it's Ali Cage again. Nori though. Elbow to the midsection by Ali Cage. Loving this white light. This is a fantastic display of technical striking, all right? Overhand right there by Ali Cage. Elbow to the midsection here. And left by Ali Cage. Uppercut by Ali Cage. Christy Nori with that overhand right. Oh, wait! Oh, knee to the midsection. You would have to... Nah, I would need a million before I even considered. Headlock here by Ali Cage. Oh, Ali Cage is like, nah, we're not going in that little weapons area. Uppercut by Christy Nori, though, says otherwise. Straight right. Elbow by Ali Cage. Knee to the midsection by Christy Nori. Misses the grapple. Oh, that left. Great reversal. Headbutt to the back. Oh! Headbutt to the back. Now look at her launch Nori straight back out of the area. Look at Ali Cage. Ali Cage poking Christy Nori in the head with the tip of her boot. They're like considering what to do. All these overhand rights here. We go back into the crowd. Throwing Christy Nori against the barricade. Oh my god. Oh, Ali Cage. Will she hit the fist of that cheering fan? Oh wait, we get ever closer once again. Elbow. Nori trying to recover. Ali Cage with a straight right to Christy Nori. You definitely can't have time limits in a championship match. Tim, I don't watch the matches before. I don't like to spoil them for myself. Oh! No! Nori! Out of nowhere! Nori! With a stunner! 1, 2! No! Cage able to kick out. Scraping the face of Ali Cage against the floor. Oh, Ali Cage counters. Oh, but so does Christy. Goes for a scoop slam. Ali Cage counters. Boot to the back of the leg. Cage! Vintage Ali Cage. That barfly DDT. Oh, no. She's out of the area. Oh, wait. Ali Cage hooks the leg. Where's the ref? Don't gingerly walk up. 2, 3. Ali Cage retains after that like 20-minute brawl. Oh, look at this great camera work. Whew. Loving these shoes. Where are those Vans? And there's the finish. Ali Cage able to once again retain that CMV Women's Hardcore Championship. In a hard-fought brawl against Christy Nori, proving that she's that fighting champion. Getting one step closer to the first pay-per-view of the season. To be fair, Fury, if you put a space in the hashtags, that's just hashtag ban. But now, ladies and gentlemen, a first-time matchup, a long time in the making. The first ever CMV Vixens champion, Amber Briggs, held the belt for 5 months. Takes on the first ever CMV Vixens champion, no, women's champion, Jade Dynamite, who held the belt for 9 months. The winner gets a spot, the 5th spot, the penultimate spot in that women's hardcore qualification match. But here we go. Currently in the midst with a back and forth physical feud with Samantha Steel. She tried to offer the, the olive branch to Samantha Steel. But thanks to Scar Zemis, that wasn't going to happen. The following week, Samantha Steel tried to take out another competitor in the form of Jenny Wheeler. But Jade Dynamite would make the save. Jade Dynamite, though, will be looking to put down the first ever women's champion here tonight. Scar Zemis! The representative of the Friends of Cole Savage! Attacking Dynamite before the match even gets started. Got to give Dynamite time to get back in that ring before the first ever Vixens champion Amber Briggs makes her way down the ramp. Scar Zemis is a friend of Cole Savage, the manager for Samantha Steel. I mean, Jade Dynamite's a fighter, Tim. She's gonna take this match. She ain't gonna back down just because of a pre-match attack. But Amber Briggs will sense the... I mean, this season, Amber Briggs has been a powerhouse, that's for sure. Came so close to getting that title match. Is Briggs' music not playing? Really? Oh. Yeah. It happens. There are always going to be technical difficulties. Even WWE get them. WWE are a billion-dollar company, and they have technical difficulties, so... You can't expect none from me. It probably will. That seems to be what happens. It doesn't play in the opener, but then it plays at the end of the match. Dynamite, though, despite that pre-match attack, looking to take it to Amber Briggs. Looking to unload some shots straight on the forehead of the former Vixens champion. Held that belt for 5 months. Tied with Jade Divine for the longest amount of time held that Vixens championship, though nobody has yet come close to the 9 months. Well, Kristen got 6. Quinn is currently on 2, coming up to 3. Elbow drop there by Amber Briggs. Amber Briggs actually let out a tweet. If you go to her, I believe her Twitter is just at CMV Amber Briggs or at Amber Briggs or something like that. But she actually called out Fury in a tweet and said that she's not afraid of Fury. She's going to do what she wants, no matter whether or not Fury likes it. Amber Briggs would certainly send a huge message to Fury if she's able to beat Jade Dynamite tonight. Of course, a feat that only 6 people have done in CMV history. Only 2 clean. Should it happen tonight, it wouldn't join that list of clean. It would become but the 5th victory against Jade Dynamite's name. Nice suplex back into the ring by Amber Briggs. Looking to pick Dynamite up onto one knee. Going for a cheeky little suplex. Punch to the midsection though by Jade Dynamite. Nice suplex from the former women's champion. To this day, still calls it the Dynamite division. Did you know Alberto Del Rio is a former mixed martial arts fighter with a positive record, actually? I believe, like 5-3 or 5-2. Fury responds here by saying 3-0 over Briggs. Not interested. Jade Dynamite. Brainbuster to Amber Briggs. Quite an interesting matchup because, see, Briggs, while maybe the smaller of the two here, is definitely the stronger, is definitely the more powerful. Definitely deals the bigger impact. Amber Briggs picking Dynamite up. Dynamite is still doing very competitive despite that pre-match attack. You thought that would hinder her a bit, at least in the speed department. Maybe it is. Maybe she's just doing a great job of not showing it as Amber Briggs looks to hang her out to dry on that top. Oh, no. Okay. Goes for a stomp, but Jade Dynamite going to catch the leg. Sweeps that leg out from underneath Amber Briggs. Looking to pick Amber up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Nice brainbuster again by Dynamite. I'm sure that's the last straw for Dynamite, though. I'm sure she'll have some words for Scar Zemis and Samantha Steele. Especially if she's still able to pick up the win tonight over a very game Amber Briggs, who in her last match last week put down Nancy Hurt in a very dominant performance. Jade Dynamite looking to pick Briggs up. Knee to the face, though, by Briggs. Oh, and again! Sending a message to Fury with a jackhammer, damn! Amber Briggs listening to those tweets. A tweet here from Davina Blair, of course, who took her first loss to Amber Briggs, who said, I fought Amber, so I have my doubts that she'll win this. And if she doesn't, then I'll put down Dynamite myself. That's a big statement there by Davina Blair, who, of course, has that hardcore contenders match in just under 2 weeks. Dynamite now into the pin on Amber Briggs. Unsuccessfully. Kick to the back. Dynamite with a springboard crossbody. Looking to pick Briggs up to her feet. Briggs with a shoulder block. Takes Dynamite off her feet. Dynamite receives a stomp to the arm. Oh, Briggs! Looking for a submission. We know Briggs has got those powerful submissions. She forced Cassie Maverick to tap. But Dynamite going to slip out of that. Dynamite. Big clothesline sends both Vixens over the top rope as Cassie responds to Fury saying, don't be so sure, Fury. Man Bear Pigs is much better this year. I beat her lots of times too, but this is a new year. I'll giggle my ass off when I see her tap you out. Hashtag shut your face, bitch. Back suplex on the outside by Dynamite. A stomp to the midsection here. Two of arguably the greatest Vixens to ever compete in CMV history could be coming close to a count out. Both Vixens on the ramp. Headlock by Amber Briggs. Oh, look, both Vixens sense that the count is coming. Both look to get back in the ring. Neither Vixen wants to lose or get a draw in this massive matchup. This is a colossal matchup for the Vixens division. Snapmare by Amber Briggs. Got that lethal shoulder claw. Crushing down on the shoulder of Jade Dynamite. Now a stomp. Looking to pick Jade Dynamite up to her feet. Dynamite with the arm drag. Reverse DDT here by Amber Briggs. Only a 1 count. Three champs co-main eventing though over Fury and Dynamite. Once again, Amber Briggs looking for that submission, but Dynamite able to slip free. Helps Amber back to her feet. Overhand right by Dynamite. Backstabber. Blessed him. Dynamite up to that top rope. Looking to fly through the air. Pointing in the wrong direction. Pointing to the crowd. Looking to fly. Connects with an elbow to Amber Briggs, and both Vixens are down. Maybe, I guess that's Dynamite's injury coming into play from that pre-match attack from Scar Zemis. Dynamite, though, crawls to the pin. A tweet here from Fury who says, F off, Briggs can't even get the jackhammer right. Now, main event, you get to see your Bay Quinn in action. Nice reversal there by Dynamite. Takes Briggs off her feet. Briggs, though, that toe poke to the forehead. Dynamite able to wriggle free of whatever Amber Briggs was going for and connect with a reverse DDT. Now taunting. Look at that taunt. Right in front of Amber Briggs. Forearm smash to the face. Another shoulder block. Now off the ropes. Thrown over the top rope. Amber Briggs taking a second to get some stamina back. Dynamite looking to fly. Axe handle. Irish whip now. Dynamite could be looking to put down Briggs. Oh, but Briggs doesn't allow her. Briggs now with a push DDT. Oh, but Dynamite reverses it. Briggs didn't allow her to hit off that. Well, didn't allow her to light the fuse, but Dynamite didn't allow her to hit her with that boss DDT. And now Dynamite looking to take out the base. Of Amber Briggs. Amber Briggs now into the pin. One. Only a 1 count. Amber Briggs once again with Dynamite on her shoulders, dragging her over to the ropes, hanging her out to dry. Now a stomp to the foot, a stomp to the ankle, to the shin. Looking to pick Dynamite up. Dynamite with a punch to the midsection. Dynamite back to her feet. Oh! Dynamite just went for the curb stomp! Amber Briggs didn't allow the curb stomp! Amber Briggs has had Dynamite's number so far in this match. I'm sure that injury is playing a part, and now Dynamite wearing down the midsection on her right, now tossing Dynamite out of the corner. She may be doing well to hide that injury, but she's definitely not as sharp. No one ever really reverses the kick to the midsection. They only reverse the actual curb stomp part. Definitely off a step here in this co-main event. And Amber Briggs looking to capitalize, looking to boost herself. With a massive win, one of the biggest wins in a while for Amber Briggs. Certainly show the world that she is back to where she once was. Continues to work the body. Nice knee to the lower body, lower midsection. Looking to roll pick Dynamite over. Dynamite with the uppercut. Dynamite going for a back suplex to Briggs. Briggs smartly rolling to the outside. Dynamite wants her back in the ring. Dynamite flies through the air with a shooting star press and both fixers are down. Damn. Putting it all on the line here despite that attack before the match. Dynamite leaps through the air with a shooting star press. Not giving Briggs that time to recuperate. Gotta wonder how much damage she done to herself in the process, though. Knee to the midsection by Briggs. Sidewalk slam by Amber Briggs. Briggs throwing Dynamite back in under that bottom rope. Dynamite face down, crumpled against the mat. Can't be feeling too great. Briggs senses it. Hooks that leg. 2, only going to be a 2. What will it take? What will it take? Elbow, oh, punch to the side of the head. Briggs for the second time! No! This would be a first! Briggs! Briggs! Looking for the submission. Dynamite taps! And Briggs not even letting go! Briggs not even letting go after the submission! Sending a message, proving a point! Dynamite taps for the first time in her career! Amber Briggs! And then she refused to let go of the submission. That cheek! Amber Briggs certainly looking to come back with a storm. She may have not beaten Dynamite clean, but she was the first person to ever submit Dynamite, to ever get Dynamite to verbally give up. Damn. Pinning someone is one thing, but making them be the ones to say, nah, it's over. Making someone admit that the match is over, that there's nothing they can do about it. That's a step up from just putting them down for 3 seconds. Amber Briggs. Wow. Could you imagine if Amber Briggs won that hardcore match and it would be Amber Briggs versus Ali Cage at Unbreakable? That would be a match to see. Dynamite put down. You know she's not going to be happy. You know she's going to have some words for Samantha Steele and Scar Zemas, but boy, you got to give it up for Briggs. I didn't forget the initial attack. I mentioned it several times. Nah, she was clutching her knee in a bad way. That didn't look good. That looked serious. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But now our main event of the evening. 6 Vixens elimination. Hopefully the music plays. I think it is. Yeah, okay, that's good. A tweet from Hayden Brooks towards Nancy Hurt, referencing what happened to start the show tonight, saying, Hurt, I am going to destroy you. I guess that confirms it. I'm sure Hurt wanted it. She's the one who started it. McFury, the former women's champ, former Vixens champ, the longest reigning women's Intercontinental champion. Has been going back and forth with Quillo these past 2 weeks. Of course, her partner for tonight's match, Amy Winters, just won the belt off of Angelina Hawkins, who will be joining Quillo on the other team. And of course, the final member of this 6 Vixens elimination match, Megan Cooper, the former women's champion, looking to get right back up there. We will be hoping to have ended, well, I guess, postponed the beef between herself and Kristen Page, letting her know last week that Megan Cooper is not the one to pick on, not the one to try and bully. She actually caught Kristen Page backstage, beat her to a pulp in the general manager's office and said, look, I get you're trying to send a message to the CMV Women's Champion Quinn Bell, but you know better than anybody that Megan Cooper is not the person to use to send a message. Of course, it's been over 2 years since Kristen Page last beat Cooper by pinfall or a submission. It was at, I think, Exodus. Of course, out next, the newly crowned CMV Women's Intercontinental Champion, beat Angelina Hawkins in a phenomenal matchup. In last week's main event. To go from newcomer to massive underdog to the biggest underdog to main eventing 2 straight shows in about 6-7 months, that's quite a feat for Amy Winters. It's still, for me, it still feels very hard to not call her an underdog. Although tonight she's teaming with Fury and Cooper, 2 of the most dominant vixens of the last season. Although, to be fair, taking on Quinn, who only has 2 singles losses since the incursion of Ferocity. That would be to Cassie Maverick and Fury. Willow, of course, the other half of Quillo, and Angelina Hawkins, who seems to be the kryptonite to Fury, has made her tap already. But out next, the former CMV Women's Undisputed Champion, certainly taking her time to come out from the back. Cooper's normally out by this point in the theme. What? Where's Cooper? Cooper hasn't come out from the back. That's fishy. Where's Cooper? You don't think that maybe Kristen Page could have perhaps got her hands on Cooper? I don't think so. I mean, Cooper left Kristen in a bloody pulp last week, but nonetheless, here come Quillo. Quinn Bell and Willow Nightingale, of course. Last week, Willow got a win over Fury. This music was playing from my speakers earlier, and the noises it makes is not pleasant. Well, that's, unless Cooper maybe makes some sort of miraculous recovery, I bet Amy Winters and Fury are going to be pissed if it does turn out to be Kristen Page behind the attack on Cooper, because that's pretty much Kristen Page that's put Fury and Amy Winters in a handicapped situation, unless Cooper does make some sort of miraculous recovery and come out before this match starts. Angelina Hawkins has her issues with both Winters and Fury, so I'm sure she'll be happy that this match has now turned into a handicap, although Fury being quite the powerhouse she is, you can't even count her out in a handicap match. It will be Quinn, though, starting in the ring with Fury. It's been a while since these two... Well, before this season, it had been a while since these two had gone at it. They didn't even go head-to-head once last season, I think, other than that fatal four-way for the belt. They always seem to be on the same team in tag team matches. Fury, though, so far, getting the better of Quinn. Has Quinn in that seated position. Planting the face of Fury into that top turnbuckle over and over again. That's not what you need to be targeting on Fury, though. You need to be targeting that knee brace, which you know Hawkins does. I don't know if Quinn really gets along with Hawkins. I don't know. They probably don't dislike or like each other very much. But Quinn is, if anything, a very smart competitor. She will realize that Angelina Hawkins is the bane, is the kryptonite to Fury. And if I were Quinn, I'd be tagging out to Hawkins ASAP to get Hawkins involved, to get Hawkins in there and start working on the legs, take out the big threat first. In singles matches, Hawkins and Fury are 1-1. Although there is some controversy over Fury's win over Hawkins. Hawkins claims it was a low blow. The camera angle, it could go either way. Is the audio like really far behind? To the point where it's like unwatchable? Willow picking Fury up to her feet. Taking Fury immediately straight back off her feet. Stomp to the back. Willow up on that second rope. Looking to fly through the air. Fury slowly getting back to her feet. I'm sure Fury would love to pin Willow here tonight and get some revenge for last week. Damn. Oh, if she'd have hit German there, I would have been surprised. There's a sizable difference in the build of both Willow and Fury. I don't know if Willow will be lifting Fury like that. And now you see Willow grabbing hold of the legs, driving those knees into the spine. Submissions are Fury's weak point. They are the crutch. Fury now, Lufez press, just raining down punches, unloading on the forehead of Willow. They've got to keep each other fresh, and Fury realizes that, looking to tag out to Winters. I don't know if Winters and Fury have any previous interaction, any sort of disdain or like towards each other, but they realize they're in a negative situation here in this elimination handicap match. And they're going to need to work together in order to pull out the win. Drop kick to the back by Willow. A stomp to the lower back. Willow looking to target the arm. Nice arm drag by Willow Nightling. Willow looking to pick Winters up onto one knee. Sending Winters flying across the ring. Drop kick to the back, doesn't connect. Nice crucifix by Amy Winters. Stomp to the upper back. Winters picking Willow up to her feet here. Kick to the midsection. Nice headlock by Winters. The new Women's Intercontinental Champion will be defending her belt against Hawkins at Unbreakable. So definitely a big match here for that, relative to that matchup. And now tagging out to Hawkins, who will love to get her hands on Amy Winters, just scouting the down Winters. Stomp to the back of the head. Angelina Hawkins picking Winters up. Winters with the uppercut. Winters going to launch Hawkins across the ring. Should be easier for Quillo and Hawkins to keep themselves fresh. There's more of them. They'll have to do less work until one of them is eliminated. Over the top rope we go now. Hawkins are going to take this match to the outside, I'm sure, despite the numbers game. Hawkins, Quinn, Willow, they'll do anything to get one over their opponent. Even go as far as a count out. Shin breaker, vintage Hawkins. Now a stop to the leg to follow up. Of course, Amy Winters was locked in that figure 4 last week, but it wouldn't be enough to put her away. She was able to escape. Solid submission defense by Amy Winters. Oh, Hawkins looking to take this match to the stage. Remnants of the match we just saw between Briggs and Jade Dynamite. Could come back to haunt her though if Winters is able to get a nice reversal in and get back in the ring. Winters back in control. Oh, not for long. Hawkins with that Northern Lights suplex. Stomp to the arm of Winters. Need to get back in the ring real soon. Axe handle to the back. Count. No, this is a standard elimination match, Tim. Oh, Hawkins. Hawkins taunting Winters as the count out occurs. Damn. Just like, ha. That little jab towards Winters turns this match into a 3-on-1 handicap. Damn. Winters is not going to be happy with herself. Fury now going to have to deal with the wrath of Quillo and Hawkins all by herself. Quite a smart strategy by Hawkins. Expend very little energy to remove one of the competitors from the match. Elbow to the face by Hawkins. Hawkins with a shin breaker to Fury. Throwing Fury underneath that bottom rope. Hawkins looking for a tag. Oh, maybe not. Just in the corner, scouting out Fury. A stomp to the back there by Fury. Hawkins picking Fury up to her feet, or at least up to one knee. Kick to the midsection. And now a kick to the thigh. And that didn't look pleasant for Fury. That kick to the knee just took her off her feet. Helping Fury to her feet again. Shoulder block. Clothesline by Fury, I should say. Fury picking Hawkins up. Overhand right by Fury. Looking to take Hawkins for a ride. Oh, damn. Fury feeling the energy. Despite being 3-on-1 down. Elbow to the back of the head. Pop-up right hook. If Fury still had the cast, that would have been a KO. Fury now. Gut wrench suplex. Not done yet. Gonna follow up with a second gut wrench suplex. And a third and final gut wrench suplex to cap off the trifecta. Fury now gaining momentum, gaining steam, looking to put Hawkins away. A stomp to follow it up. Has Hawkins in that seated position, going to help her up to her feet, or at least again up to one knee. Oh, that kick to the upper body. And again that kick to the body. And a clothesline planting Hawkins on her back. Oh no. Here come the eliminations. Fury looking to connect with the symphony of destruction. And then there were 2, 1, 2. Oh, wait. Okay. Hawkins showing a bit of resiliency. Has Fury by the head. Pushes her away. Oh, an elbow to the knee. DDT by Fury. Hawkins back to her feet. Biased towards Hugh. I don't feel like I'm being biased. Who am I being biased towards? Headlock by Hawkins. Overhand right. Elbow to the face. Reversal kick to the back of the leg. Nice German suplex. Picking Hawkins up to her feet here is Fury. Overhand right. Oh, wait! Fury! That chamber was beautiful. Fury almost got it there, but again, Hawkins kicks out. Kick to the midsection. Hawkins. Oh my god. Oh, that's not going to be good. Especially because of all that weight that Fury carries. I think she's near enough 200 pounds, if not 200 pounds. Right down on the knees. That cannot be pleasant. Fury, though, fights back with a nice double leg. Straight out of college. Oh, but Hawkins again rises. Shoulder block. Takes Fury off her feet. Gonna help Fury back up. Look to go for maybe like an ankle pick or some sort of dragon screw. Fury gonna reverse it. Kick to the midsection. Hawkins has been in the ring for quite some time. I don't even... as Willow and Quinn have both been in the ring. But like I mentioned at the top of the show, top of the match, not exactly a dumb strategy to let... Oh! Oh, she's just wearing down the legs. I thought the submission was coming there. I thought that could be it. But as I was saying at the top of the match, it is a smart strategy for Quillo to let Hawkins... Wait! Oh, no! Nowhere for Fury to grab! A rope break would matter here. If she can reach... No, she can't reach the ropes! Fury taps to them for the second time to Hawkins! Damn! Hawkins taps Fury not once but for the second time. And Quillo and Hawkins prevail in this lopsided main event. I don't know why Cooper wasn't there. I don't know what Cooper's reasoning for. I'm sure we'll find out, but whatever it was, Cooper essentially just cost Fury, cost Winters. But as always, this has been Mr. Nash-tastic with episode 30 of Ferocity, episode 289 as a whole. Toad for stop ignoring me on Facebook. Blessed for that link there, Tim. Follow me for Unmatched and Ferocity. Follow Dashing for Unmatched and Genesis, which is up next. And Tim for NGW. But as always, I will see you next Tuesday. I know, Alpheus, there wasn't enough Quinn. Mr. Flashtastic. Peace out, though.